Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Degenerates podcast. Here I'm joined by Matt and
Hello.
I'm joined by Jack. Two of some of the best friends I have here. Yeah, I have no friends. Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about a topic that goes around Reddit and TikTok a lot. I've seen it there.
Yeah.
It's called "Am I the Arsehole?" Basically, we are going to be taking some of these situations that our listeners have sent in to us, and then we're going to be judging. Like we are the overlords and we know all and everything.
We decide their fate.
Yes,
we are better than you. We are God. Look up to us.
We decide if you're an arsehole or not.
We are the council. We are the courts. We are the jury. We are everything.
We go for the first one?
Yes, the first one.
Right. So, am I the arsehole for giving my vegan niece some meat?
I've seen this because it's the guy. He's at a barbecue. He has a niece who's vegan, but she keeps complaining that she's vegan, and he just couldn't give a shit.
So
he's just like, I could care. I could get vegan.
He might be vegan for reasons, like various different reasons, but I feel like he's quite funny at the same time.
Vegan, yeah.
You're still an arsehole for doing it. It's funny. It depends how much of an arsehole the other lady was.
I mean, like, I don't know. What would you say, Daniel? If you was a vegan, and you didn't know if you found out, like, in the end, you found out your uncle was giving you meat.
It's probably because
that sounds mad.
Look, listen.
The context you said that it was mad.
I mean, your uncle was
Your uncle was giving you meat.
Bro, yeah, like in a restaurant you can get sued apparently.
It's not fully disclosed and it can be like health risks and.
Oh no, things are right. Yeah, if you're vegan, a lot of the times your body becomes intolerant to meat and like this like how strong meat is, so you'll most likely feel very sick. Like that's like it depends what meat he fed it. If it was like chicken or something, you'd be fine. But if like medium rare steak or like, you'd be fucked.
What I can't get is.
Obviously,
it doesn't say how old the niece is, but how couldn't she not tell? Surely you can tell the difference between meat and not.
But maybe she thought that like it's something new. Maybe like you go to a new restaurant, you don't really know what's there. You don't know what they use.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I say.
No, but it's always.
I say he's an arsehole.
Yeah, no, I think everyone agrees that he's an arsehole. But it's funny though.
You're funny. But you're an arsehole.
Yeah,
you're funny, but you're a prick. But it's really funny.
Jack, you're...
Alright. Am I the arsehole for kicking my best man out of my wedding for his gamer talk about my fiance? For a start, it's not your fiance, it's your wife. You're getting married.
Wait, hold on. What's that?
So,
repeat.
Am I the arsehole for kicking my best man out of my wedding for his gamer talk, in quotes, about my fiance?
Gamer talk is in
get Rex bro, L plus ratio, rip bozo.
Yeah.
There is more context to it.
I mean, that is a bit like sneaky. It's a bit like nerdy.
It's funny as
in the fact that like
I'm reading through the story.
You're going to a wedding.
Oh no, but the thing is that the wife is also into games. I'm reading through this. She says she's also into MMORPG and Final Fantasy 15.
But why would she kick him out?
Because they've gone along well and they never really hung on the video. I'm just reading through this. She said, right. So I'm trying to find out what the problem is, but you probably need to read the full story.
Just read the last paragraph or so.
Okay. I turned the PS4 off. When they asked why it was off, I said the others got off. But I didn't tell her that what they said, our friends were saying I was overreacting and they didn't mean it. But I honestly don't care. What do they say? In the second last paragraph, this is, now they don't know. Alright. Okay. This is what they said. They said, she's good at gaming, but I bet she couldn't make a sandwich. Why are girls so strong?
Right, here it is.
Here is the...
here's the sauce.
So basically,
we don't need any more of that.
Yeah, basically, his mates were sexist, and he was like, "I'm having none of it. Fuck you."
She has full right.
Yeah. There's no.
In my mind, she's not an asshole.
No, it's he's
he's the asshole. She isn't. Like.
No, you don't understand. She didn't kick. This is the man's wife who's into gaming. He was on a PlayStation with his mates, and his friends started being really sexist. So when they started being really sexist about his wife, he was like, "Fuck you! You're not coming to my wedding anymore," and then kicked them out.
Oh, he's not an asshole.
He's not an asshole.
He's defending his wife.
Yeah.
Whatever his mates or best.
That's not your mate anymore, bro.
Like, come on. How old? Like to be getting.
That's
married.
That's like year 8 level shit.
To be getting married as well, like.
That's no. The thing is, this is primary school level shit. Like this is when like girls have cooties and sort of shit. Like like vice versa. Like this is primary school level bullshit. Like bro, come on.
Yeah, not an asshole.
Yeah, he's not an asshole.
No, not absolutely not. Daniel, you got one?
Bro, I didn't get sent anything.
I'll read one. Am I the arsehole for not putting my husband's children in my will?
What?
My husband's children. So basically a stepchildren.
Their stepchildren in her will.
But not really, right? It depends how close you are to them.
When did you get married? No, because before if you're the husband, if you're like married, then the kids should be okay with you and everything, and like you should be used to like. Unless the dad's a prick.
Unless the dad's a prick and couldn't give a fuck about his kids' feelings at all. Like she could be like the.
I mean, it's kind of like
the wife
your family. Something could happen to their dad, and then by the time like they're still in their family, and she could die. So it's like they still deserve. But
it just depends on how close they are.
But hypothetically, if they were any normal family,
let's say hypothetically, right? All these stepkids are like 20. They live on their own, or in like uni and shit.
Well, let's just say
they don't really know the
2
mother
18-year-olds. But like even so, hypothetically, if they were like any normal family, you'd want them in your will, right?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want any of your money going to some random tax man.
No, it's probably towards your kids. It depends if you have kids as well.
Maybe.
All right, listen to it like this. I'd rather have like basic like if they're with the biological mother, that means the dad's gonna have to start paying for like stuff, like paying to the mother, giving money to the mother. Yeah. That makes I feel like that makes like a woman more insecure.
It still all depends on how old the kids are. Because if the kids are like 24, 25, like in their like university, college, getting jobs and stuff, and then she writes down like this, we don't know how old the person is. We need more context for this. Because it boils down on. It depends on what it is.
Also,
it's very debatable.
I say
like if they're like small children and you live with them and you get along with them well and then you completely just fuck them off, then you're an asshole. But if they're like they're own adults and you don't really know them that well and it's kind of not your problem that they have kids and it's just and they don't really care that you're their stepmother because they don't really know you and they're kind of out of their dad's life now. So I'd
say not an asshole.
It all depends. It just all depends.
Not an asshole.
I'd say not an asshole.
I've got one where you don't really need context.
Alright.
So, except for that one.
Am I the arsehole for not letting a stranger in my car when it's below freezing weather?
Yes.
This is good. Like,
yes.
Would you let in a random stranger? Like, you're driving along the road and you see this. Like,
no, but what if he's just seeing
like a man like hitchhiking?
There's so many things going through my head, like when that's happening.
Let's just say you're in your car, yeah. You're all nice and warm, cold on,
yeah.
Chilling. You see this guy on the side of the road. Would you let him in? Would you pick him up?
I probably wouldn't. Like,
I don't think I would.
Look, anything could happen when you're in my car now, because like you could die. You could like slit my throat or something. Like,
but then that's
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, but that's like.
Well, then I can see both sides of it.
But
I can see the fact that
it'd be really funny though if they were on Uber.
If it.
Like they were on.
No. This is a stranger. Like if you're on Uber, that's a customer. That's different. If it's a stranger and you're normal driving, but then I can see the arsehole side of going, nah, fuck that, you're not coming in my car.
It is freezing weather.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Look.
But then it's freezing, so you feel bad. Like
I don't personally.
I wouldn't feel bad.
I wouldn't feel bad. I would laugh. I'd cheer. I'd be like, I put another person's day in misery, and it's all my doing.
No, because I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna be thinking about it all day. Like, what if that dude was actually like?
No, I'm not.
Well, actually, like, needed help. I was like, I don't. Then I'm just like I'm
Also
just a dickhead now.
Also depends whether they asked or not. If you just saw a random person on the side of the road and you think, do you reckon I should let them in my car? That is completely different to whether, please, I'm outside, it's freezing, can I just stay in your car for a bit? Because if you just go, if you just drive past a random person and feel bad, you're a kind of a pussy, not gonna lie. Like, he's like, oh, but they don't have a house. Tough luck! They might have a house, you just don't know. They could be going out in the world. They could enjoy walking in the freezing weather.
Going into like Molly May like
territory
down.
Like, if they slowed you down, made you reel down your window and go, excuse me, mate, I don't know if you mind, give me a lift.
And then
you'd
go fuck yourself.
No, sorry, mate, I haven't. It's not like you can make an excuse because they can see like seats empty in your car.
Yeah, no, but that's entirely different because they ask. But if it's just a random person on the side of the road and
I'm just gonna say, yo, I don't know you, you don't know me. Like, I can't let you in my car.
It depends how politely they ask and if how cold they look. Because if
it's like a blizzard outside, and someone really needs like help, then
But why were you driving in the blizzard, you blithering idiot?
Well, anyway, I say not an arsehole.
I'd say not an arsehole.
Not an arsehole.
Okay.
I've got another one. Am I the arsehole for cancelling my daughter's birthday and making her call her classmates to explain why?
Read again?
Depends.
Am I the arsehole for cancelling my daughter's birthday and making her call her classmates to explain why? Here's my situation. My daughter Abby just turned 11 and is supposed to have a birthday party last month, yada yada yada. She is autistic and has ADHD, and we haven't found the right treatment for blank, so she there's no good English. She struggles to make friends and this would normally make a non-family party. She was in a few months. Abby went to 2 other birthday parties where the whole class was invited. It's why she had a larger friend party this year in our backyard. Unfortunately, because of the timing, Taylor, her best friend, wouldn't be able to make it because of her own family was out of town. The day before the party, I was letting Abby use my phone to give her classmates the time, location, and information, and I heard that be saying, "Other girls, is Taylor going to be there?" Abby, no, she's lame and can't come. I sternly told Abby to hang up and explain herself, and she tried to tell me that she wasn't serious.
1 second, dude.
I sternly told Abby to hang up and explain herself. She tried to tell me that she wasn't serious, but I thought it was incredibly mean to call her only friend lame, and then felt like she was behaving horribly. She insisted that it was just a joke and wouldn't agree when I told her that Taylor was really heartbroken.
So basically, the mother said, nah,
you're
rude to your mates, you can't have a party. Like, yeah, you're an arsehole. I don't even know. Like, your daughter is 11. Like,
and she's autistic and has ADHD and has had no treatment.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not great.
Yeah, if you've had no treatment for both, you still can't really explain the actions. Autistic, autism and ADHD don't explain you being a cunt.
Yeah.
Like if you're being a cunt, that's just you by nature. Like ADHD maybe, but ADHD more of it is a focusing disorder.
Yeah.
And behavioural disorder.
Yeah. Where are we at?
But that's not that's like you being hyperactive and jumping around the classroom and throwing chairs. That is not. Oh, I'm gonna be mean and call one of my only friends lame.
Yeah. What time are we at?
15 minutes.
Okay, we'll run an ad break.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. We'll run an ad break. And then when we come back, we'll read some more. I think. But let's roll the ads. right, and we're back from our ad break. Yeah, I've actually got one. Am I the asshole for being too mean on my brother after his comment about my wife's body, even when he's going through a hard divorce?
We'd like some context. Give us some context.
19-year-old female, was at a frat party, hunted for guys and friends, and
when I found wife?
Yeah, that's it. Wait, the wrong one. I was to say, like, all right,
19 and going married and going frat parties. That is dodgy.
All right. All right. I 27 male. Noticed he ever since his 34 male wife left him, he's been acting like a real dick. He's been saying such sexist stuff, having a hard time adjusting. Made him direct his anger at women as a whole. He's been in therapy. Apparently, worse said about his wife. Before, she used to have very large breasts, and it was causing her some serious back pain.
Damn.
Very immature.
It happens.
Yeah, wait, what was the actual statement again?
So I'm guessing what happened is she got surgery, breast reduction surgery.
Yeah, she had breast reduction surgery a few months ago. He told me it sucks about my wife, and what am I gonna look at? Not the brother is an arsehole.
No, just the guy that said that.
He thought he was being funny and all. You're not funny.
No, you're not funny. That's people believe it or not, that's a serious issue that some girls have. They can't help but get back pain from how. Yeah. It's
just from the way.
It's just there is a time where it becomes quite inconvenient for the person to carry around melons.
Big chested.
But I can just imagine though, just carrying 2 watermelons around on your chest is quite inconvenient.
It causes bad back pain.
Bro. I wouldn't want that.
The guy that said that's an arsehole,
yeah, no,
he's not an arsehole for being annoyed.
Yeah, no, if it's standing up for his wife, you're a G.
Alright,
I've got one. Am I the arsehole for refusing to see other options for a girl and pressing charges for what she did to my son's car? My 39M son, 17M, Bryce, dated our neighbour Lena, 17F, for a year. They broke up in mid-January for reasons I don't know. I won't sugarcoat this. I never liked Lena. She always seemed a little unhinged, controlling and aggressive. She always demanded Bryce's attention, and there were quite a few times where she showed up on our house out of nowhere, whether at 7 a.m. or 11 p.m, because Bryce wasn't answering his phone, screaming and calling him a cheater when it wasn't like that. The thought of our son getting abused by his girlfriend made us worried so much. My wife and I tried to talk him out of the relationship. We said how it was not normal or healthy. We didn't want to force the breakup because we feared Lena would lash out to him, so we tried to do it a sneaky way. We don't know if it worked, but they ended up breaking up. He said that after they broke up, Lena didn't contact him. That's just not English. Lena didn't contact him, which was weird because he expected her to go nuts. But I told her that if fate didn't give him shit, he better not tease it. Now the problem is that we brought our son a car for Christmas. Nothing fancy, just enough to get him to school, his job, and eventually college. He parks in our driveway outside our home, and ever since the month began, we've been finding scratches all over the car. We knew that Lena was the one doing it since it was a minimal. My son decided not to do anything, even though we could prove it was her. We have CCTV. Still, something smelled bad for me, and I decided to switch one of the cameras facing his car directly, just in case. Well, 2 weeks ago, we got up and found my son's car covered in a lot of shit. Paint, glue, feathers, confetti. The door handles were wrecked. My flat tires painted all over the windows. You get the picture. Bryce and my wife were so distraught that we called the police, and I handled them, showing the CCTV showed Lena and her brother, 23M, destroying my son's car. We pressed charges, and needless to say, Lena's brother went straight to jail, but she was still a minor. Her parents wanted to make a deal, but I refused. I don't think we should she should get a way out before the police was here. She was laughing her ass off, and she was trying to play it cool if she thought it was funny. Then she's old enough to face the consequences. My wife and I wanted to stand our ground. They said they'll buy my son a better car and put Lena on therapy, but it's not enough. Am I the arsehole?
Well,
so
she's not, in my mind, personally, she's not an arsehole because of the daughter of their neighbour's daughter.
Yeah, no, they're pressing charges because they...
She sounds a bit of like a psycho bitch to me.
Yeah, I know. She literally is a psycho bitch, and when they press charges, they're like, no, don't press charges, it's fine, we'll give you a second chance, we'll give you money. So they tried to bribe them as well.
Yeah, I mean, she's not in the wrong.
No, 100%
charges and whatever.
No, there's no way that
they're in the wrong. What do you think?
Bro, I'm not gonna count. I kind of zoned out like halfway through it.
But I came back. I mean, it's just a bit rough, especially your neighbour. Like, damn, you're gonna see them every day. You're gonna see you're gonna see them like
every day. Yeah, you're gonna see them like taking out the rubbish and shit. Like, it's gonna be bad.
I mean, long story short, she's not an arsehole for doing what she did.
No.
Like, you
keep calling the man in the story she, and it's really weird because I say at the start that his name is 29M.
I don't take notice. It's an accidental thing.
Okay, yeah. I got one now.
I've got one, or you can read one. I don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Am I the arsehole for refusing to stop cooking bacon in my kitchen due to my teenage daughter's vegan lifestyle?
Continue.
The story is, my daughter I love my daughter to pieces, but I'm struggling to see eye to eye with her.
She's a vegan, so we put her on.
We've always been a meat-eating family. Oh yeah. And where we live, bacon for breakfast is pretty much a given. We supported our 14-year-old daughter, to go vegan. We tried new substitute ingredients, cooked new things and new recipes, but it was more expensive for our budget to go vegan. None of this has ever been a problem until recently. She saw me cook bacon in a pan, then I rinsed the pan out and then put it into the dishwasher. She exploded in anger.
Huh?
She said it was her pan for her vegan food. I was completely floored and said, kiddo, this is a family pan, older than you, it's not your pan. She asked me to buy a pan so she can use it solely for vegan food. I didn't want her to feel weird about food, so I ordered a new coloured pan that were only for her.
Alright.
Well, I don't think she should have screamed at her, said it was her vegan pan, and she doesn't have to force her veganism on someone else. But it makes sense. They should definitely, from the start, they should have bought separate pots and pans for her.
No, because that's not how it works. Listen, if you wash the pan, then that means it's washed. No. And then in restaurants,
it's not how that works. It's like, like Jewish people can't eat like food from the same fridge that has pork in it. I'm being dead ass.
Again, going back to restaurants.
Restaurants have separate pots and pans for this shit. I'm being dead ass. They have separate pots and pans for this shit.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, it's a kitchen in a house. It's not a restaurant.
Yeah, I know, but they probably should.
I mean, she's 14. You get what you get. In my house, if I said I don't want that because it's been touched by meat, I'd only get.
My mum would say sharp and eat it, bro.
No, I'm just saying though. If I said I was vegan to my dad, he'd go fuck yourself, and 11 just give me like spaghetti or some shit, and I'd be like, fine.
Especially since your parents have been like so supportive.
Like they even like house the fact that you're all going vegan.
Yeah.
Like, they've made that effort. So why?
They made like they've like, you know what, sure.
They've started using like substitutes for like their food as well.
Yeah, but they forgot.
Oh no! They said they just.
Yeah,
they adjusted their budget, but
they were struggling
to include the more expensive stuff. So they obviously weren't bothered. But
yeah, I'm just saying it was basically she shouldn't have exploded. They probably should have got separate pots and pans to begin with.
Yeah, but some vegans don't care that much.
Yeah, no, some vegans don't care. Like I know vegans that actually eat eggs from their own chickens.
That's not vegan.
That's not veganism.
No, but it's from their own chickens. Like the entire idea they become
from a chicken.
I know, but the entire reason they become vegan is to stop like factory farming, like help stop factory farming and stuff. They're from their own chickens. It's fine.
All right.
Like they won't eat dairy products. They won't eat like meat products. They're just the only like animal product they eat is those eggs.
All right. So verdict.
No one's really the arsehole. I wouldn't say anyone's
I'm gonna say like not in the middle.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say anyone's an arsehole.
I'm not really leaning towards anyone.
It could have been handled slightly better, but like it's still you're not really an arsehole. It's just an accident.
Yeah.
I have to cut this podcast early because of technical difficulties. Yeah, so we had some problems with footage and audio, so. This has been the Degenerates podcast and show. Thank you for watching and listening. That's been Matt. I've been Jack. Daniel's definitely there. Yep. Thank you. See you later. Goodbye.